Energy update from Anastasia of Blue Beyond. Mammoth, gradual, rebirth, extreme exhaustion, original separation from source, continuation. This is part 2. I have linked part 1 in the video description box, and I will do so in the comments as well. As we continue on in our mammoth rebirth, we have turned a corner within this. Let's say we are at the halfway mark. As there was so much shared in part 1 of the flow and the bigger picture of what is happening core deep and what is occurring through our layers and levels from spirit to soul, mental, emotional, and physical bodies, going back to our original separation from source as to why we are feeling so continuously exhausted during this. Turning the corner. As we turn the corner with feeling exhausted on all layers and levels, we find that we are also feeling a re-energizing energy deep within at the same time. The new re-energizing energy coming in will eventually supersede the exhaustion, as we start to say 100% exhaustion, and then comes in a recharge of energy, and then slowly this rebuilds back up to shift the ratio of exhaustion to re-energized, within all else we may have going on for us that we had before this. You will know when you have reached the halfway mark as you feel the both exhausted and re-energized partial feelings. We are making progress. Remnants of the old and past behaviors still arise, yet as one has a bigger picture of what is going on from part 1, then one can continue and carry on, knowing we are making progress. As we keep blending the old and the new with our new link from spirit to soul, each time something else comes up that we need to feel and go through is one less in the overall bigger picture of our rebirth in totality, one more step in our rebirth and re-energizing in the new for us. Reading this can make all the difference in allowing one to shift their energy when they resonate to what is going on for them, as it gives us the freedom of knowing what is going on in the bigger picture. And with this freedom can come a release of stress, anxiety, and tension of not knowing why one is feeling as they are, and the feeling of, so that is what's going on. Resisting to letting go. I learned this years ago when I had CFS and fibro and I was resting, as one needs to. Yet I had so much resistance and angst, and I did not want to rest so much. I did not want to be laid up and not able to do anything. That is an understatement as to the frustration that one feels. I was actually resisting myself and fighting against myself and what I needed to do to honor and nurture myself, to allow myself to what I call really resting to heal. Another major part of CFS/fibro is giving our energy out so much and needing to learn to bring this in for ourselves firstly, to water ourselves from the well firstly before we offer our waters to others. This all starts with not resisting one's rest and really resting, as when one gives oneself permission to do so, that is when the tide turns. Put the stick down. When I had that epiphany one day, with that realization which was so huge, I then stopped beating myself up. I put the stick down for not being able to do all the things I wanted to. I learned that by allowing myself real rest, that I actually did not need all the so-called rest I thought I needed. Go figure, but it's true. And yes, rest is a part of this, yet also so is shifting the energy and doing small things as well, or going for a short walk or being in nature. Anything even small is a very big step in helping to shift one's energy. Getting stuck in the mind. Yes, one does need to encourage themselves gently, yet one can actually do this when we stop resisting ourselves, as this is the mind where we get stuck. This was the turning point of my healing of this, and I am now free, healed of this, after having this for 18 years, and much more was done to help heal this as well. As it is a conglomerate of healings that is needed, as there is more to this, as I see so many quick fixes advertised to CFS/fibro, and it is just not true. Not when someone has had this for a long time. There is more to this, as setting/creating new boundaries is another major aspect of this as well. as there are a series of like steps in identifying the cause of this and other healing modalities involved, and I will leave it at that for now as I want to continue on with this article. Here is your reading. After the previous post, I was guided to do a reading for humanity with Return of the Spirit Oracle deck. Yet now is the time for this to be shared, as it flows beautiful in conjunction with what came through in this real-time update. As what came below are beautiful signs and messages for all of us in where we are at and all we are going through. Caretaker. You are an endless giver. If anyone has a need or requires assistance in any way, you are right there to help. Essentially, you are an earth angel. Every life you touch is made better, whether you know it or not. Your heart is big and the support and love you give is even bigger. You are one of the souls who are here to either nurture the world or the people in it. However, there comes a time when we have to consider our own needs over others. We have to make our own well-being a priority, even if that means it may not please others. You have to come first right now. Although it may feel as though it is going against your very nature to do so, it is vital that you put yourself first. Your physical and emotional well-being needs to be nurtured and maintained. This ensures that when you do give to someone else, what you give has substance. Your personal value cannot be defined slowly in what or how much you give to others. Your value and worth as a person come from all the incredible qualities that make you, you. Maybe this is the time you finally say no or create a boundary in some way. It is time to give yourself and restore a balance in your life. You are a beautiful soul with much to give and a beautiful soul who deserves to receive. If there is something you need or if you could use a little assistance, Spirit is encouraging you to allow others the opportunity to give to you. You know from your own experience how good it feels to give, so now you need to give the ultimate gift and allow someone else to give to you. It's time to allow the caretaker to be taken care of. Manifestation. Energetically, everything is falling into place. You are coming into a high point where you will find you are able to easily manifest the people, things, and situation you need to carry you forward on your journey. The energy of manifestation is a creative force, and right now it is in full flow for you. Stay focused on where you want to go in life and how you want to feel. Don't worry about the details of what you think life should look like. The universe is infinitely wiser than we are, with our human point of view. Just know and trust that things will come to you in the perfect order and in perfect time. We don't manifest anything that is not part of our soul's plan. So while you may not win a lottery, you can expect to experience abundance and ease. While these energies are here, this is a great time to play with and learn about the order of manifesting. While you will notice that most of what is manifested is done by the higher self, a smaller portion will be manifested from your consciousness mind. Explore it fully and have fun with it. Anything can be manifested at this time, so do not limit your potential. Your soul knows no limits. You are a creator and able to naturally turn your energy into physical manifestation. You can use this power of manifestation to help you gain understanding about your purpose, to help connect you to the right people or organizations, or even aid you in gaining the financial resources you require. Really, the sky is the limit with this one. Enjoy it while it lasts. Hold in your mind that it wasn't intended that you use your ability to manifest for yourself only. You can also use this to help others who may not be able to help themselves right now. Violet flame. Most of us experience a dark or difficult time at some point or another in our lives, and though it may feel like it will never end or never be better, the violet flame card is here to tell you that it will be. The only way to conquer the shadows in our life is to turn off all the lights and face the darkness head on. This is a process of purification. The violet flame shines its light, providing you with the way and means to see your way out of the inner darkness. Once the shadows have been conquered, the experience you are having right now, although painful and challenging, is providing you with the means and opportunity to clearly see what is and is not working in your life anymore. It can help you to see how you have been allowing yourself to be in the world and how you have been holding yourself back. It can help you bring the clarity to recognize the people who help serve your highest good and those who do not. In the center of the fractal image in this symbol of the bat is animal medicine. The bat is a symbol of change. He holds the light of the violet flame for you as a means of guiding you through this process of change. When you do make your way back, you will find that neither you nor your life is exactly the same as before. Change is an inevitable part of this process. It is nearly complete, sweet soul. Just know that once you have made your way through, you will be stronger, both within yourself and on your journey. You will have more clarity about your path and how you want to walk it. Note, keep visualizing the violet flame of energy washing over and through your spirit and soul during this time to help with the transmutation of the old negative energy into the newer re-energizing positive energy. We are making progress. As we continue on, know we are making progress and there is a bigger picture going on. As I thank all that resonated to this who actually took the time out to read part 1, as there are many of you that resonate to the divine coming through in these articles. I, like you, have waited so long for this, as the message given to me, us, by Source, the divine, Spirit, yesterday was, this is the long-awaited shift and change so many have waited for so long. Rest assured, we are doing this right now, and I will continue to share more as we go along, as I do as what comes after this is balance, balance, balance. Thank you for being here too.